How you doing, Ken? If I can find out why this thing is acting so weird. Oh, 480p, no wonder. There we go. Let's fix that. Yeah, I got the mic up now. Hi, Trinity. How are you, sweetie? There we go. I had to refresh it because the picture looked funny. Doc, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. I've been rushing around trying to get here at 10:30. I was been working on that camper all day and just rushing around. Are you feeling better, Trinity? That's good. My glasses are dirty. Doc, how you doing, buddy? No migraines tonight, I hope? You sick? Sinus infection still? Huh. I'm glad you're feeling good, Trinity. I'll tell you what, this has been the year for allergies, I'll tell you that, and I never noticed having allergies very bad, but this year, man, I tell you what. Yeah, it was a no-show. I just couldn't make it. Just was too busy yesterday, and I was exhausted by the time I got done. If, you looked at the actually, Recon had posted something. I replied to it, let him know that I wasn't coming on, but I guess you must have missed it. Hi there, Doc. I'm sorry to hear that. I do know the feeling. I know you may not believe it, but I have like 4 lung diseases, and I know how it feels. It's not pleasant. Yeah, I've been busting butt on that camper, trying to get things set up in it and fixing everything, and still a ways to go yet. But I got quite a bit done over the last few days, but still got quite a bit more to do. I went and picked up an air conditioner today and put it in, just a window unit. Luckily for me, the one on the ceiling in the bedroom works. It didn't at first. I had to get up inside and clean out the squirrel cage in it and stuff. It was stuck. And finally got it freed up and cleaned out and cleaned the filter. And lucky me, it worked. I was so glad of that. And it blows nice and cold. Gonna have to buy a new mattress for it though. The mattress, I don't like the mattress at all. It's got some stains on it I don't like, and evidently there must have been a leak or something, or it got wet somehow. I'm not sure, but had a little mildew on it, so I got in pictures of it, but I'm not sure. Probably gonna just get rid of it, get another one. My wife said something about she could clean it with something and then put a cover on it. I don't know, maybe. We'll see. Be interesting to see if that new girl, what's her name, Lisa, comes on again tonight. She's been on a couple of times now. Seems to be nice young lady. We gotta put a couple things in YouTube here. I forgot to put them in. Be just a second. In my description, I missed. There we go. Recon, how you doing, buddy? You got a bunch of meds, did you, Doc? And Ken, you must have a crossword tonight, huh? Oh, Recon's got it. I don't know. I haven't checked it yet. I'm fixing to check it now. About 5 seconds. Not too bad. Pretty good tonight. Yeah, Caitlin, how you doing, honey? You're on here too. Good. Nice to see you. Glad you made it. Let's see. Well, guys, I'm going to show you some pictures of the camper so far. If I can find them here. There we go. Let's see. Get rid of some of this other nonsense real quick. Get rid of that. That's part of the kitchen. And let's see. There's a stove and the desk over there. A lot of cleaning. We just put that microwave in. Got some trim work to do around that. Well, it's definitely an older one, but I'm a lot of fixing up I'm doing. It's got 3 slide outs, as you can see. There's 2 right there, which makes that living room pretty wide. That's a pull-out queen-size bed on the couch. Yeah, I gotta fix a curtain right there that's hanging down. That's from the other side. Refrigerator, freezer, separate. Ceiling fan. You can see up top there one of the air conditioners has got my thing on it. That's the one that was no good. So I gotta find something. I gotta cover that hole up with something. There's the refrigerator, freezer. They work great. Got the stove working great. Oven works good. Water's on. Hot water's working. All that good stuff. Now that mattress, I don't know what we're gonna do with that. My wife's gonna decide what to do with that. If she's gonna clean it and put a cover on it, or what she's gonna do, or just get another mattress. Big walk-in closet. There's a slide out for the bedroom too. Got a vanity there for her makeup. That top lifts right up with a mirror on it, and place to put all her makeup and all that stuff. There's the shower, walk-in shower, in the lavatory. I probably end up replacing that faucet before long, probably. bathroom. I might end up replacing that toilet. It's not working as good as I want it to. Just put that AC in today, brand new. There's the kitchen again. It's got a drop leaf right there. Right there. I gotta fix that drop leaf. The edge is bad on it. Shampoo the carpets. I think that's all of them. Yep. Well, I thought I'd give you guys you can see what the heck I've been doing. It's 35 feet long. The widest part is 13 feet wide with the 2 slide outs. Plus there's a third slide out for the bedroom. It's got 3 slide outs. Well, that's too bad, Recon. I guess you're gonna have 1 taco. Doc, yeah, I don't know what them spots are. My son had them spots on him too. Oh, you guys had Taco Bell, Caitlin, and you didn't bring me none? How dare you? Did Emery pick up the other microwave, Caitlin? I think it's pretty dadgum sad that Recon can come in here eating tacos while the rest of us have nothing. That's just plain bad. You got it? Did you try it? I'm pretty sure it works, Caitlin. Did you try it yet? I'm pretty sure it works. It was plugged in, so I know it was. I'm pretty sure it was working. Just gotta clean it up really good and everything. Just clean it good. A little bit of bleach and water. Sanitize it. Yeah, the camper's hooked up to water already. Yes, it is. But I just got a filter in today for it. I got a 32-inch TV that goes in it. I actually got 2 of them. One's going in the bedroom on one of them swing arms. No problem, Caitlin. But I got a new water filter for it today. I'll be putting that in, so the water will be nice and clean. Doc, with doctors and hospitals, it's always a money thing. I tell you what, it really ticks me off too. All that nonsense they put you through. Yeah, we're going to have a consultation. It's going to take me 2 or 3 minutes to talk to you, but I'm going to charge you $200 to talk to you for 3 minutes after you waited 3 hours for me to talk to you for 2 minutes. Yeah, tell you what, ticks me off royally. Pick up your damn phone, doctor, and talk to me for 2 minutes on the phone, and then you don't have to charge me $200. And I don't have to sit there waiting for 3 hours to talk to you. It's stupid. It's ridiculous. They're going to tell you in 2 or 3 minutes what they're going to do. Stupid. Well, all I can say, Recon, is when you get your order, check it. That's what my wife always tells me. Check it. All right, Caitlin. Thanks for coming on. We'll see you tomorrow then. Have a good night. When I was up in the store, yesterday, I watched somebody buy a $20 Gold Rush and watch them hit $5,000 on it. Really, Doc? Holy crap. 1.5 billion? I'd say, I tell you what, Doc, I'll give you $1 a month. And if I live up 1.5 billion years or whatever a quarter that is, then you'll get your money. I don't know what you all think, but I'm all for the government putting a price cap on medical procedures and all the medical industry because it's gotten way out of hand, way out. They need to do something because these doctors and hospitals and clinics are ripping people off right and left and ripping off the insurance companies. That's why insurance is so damn high because the doctors and the medical centers and the hospitals are ripping people off big time, big time. And we're the ones that's going to pay it. I don't even like to go, I don't like to go to the hospital anyway, but even less when I think about the money factors that are involved. You know, I mean, I remember going to the VA once, and I think I saw a doctor. Oh, I was there for 2 days. I remember this particular time, 2 days, and I literally timed the doctors when they came in. And in 2 days, I think I had 10 minutes of discussion with the doctors. And and the bill was tens of thousands of dollars for that doctor. And they absolutely did nothing. No procedures, no nothing. They did lab work and stuff, but they didn't do it. Somebody else did the lab work. But it was an outrageous amount. It's just makes me sick. It really does. They're all crooks. And I've told the doctors, you know what? I bet you're glad I'm here. You can go buy a new boat today, right? Or a new car. Or maybe another house in the Bahamas or something. Shit. I remember my father being in the hospital for weeks at a time with his heart, putting balloons and stents in and all that crap. The bills were astronomical. Yeah, it's I'll take my. I guess so. I don't even want to go anymore. I just take my chances. If I freaking die, I die. I'm sick of them telling me the same bullshit and then charging me the same thing for it. And I've told them that. I said they want to do all these other tests. I'm saying if you're going to tell me the same thing I've already been tested for 4 or 5 times just so you can bill me again, forget it. This is my diagnosis several times in a row. Don't tell me you want to test again and then give me all the charges again. I ain't doing it. I tell you what, it's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Doc, you and I are on the same page about these doctors and hospitals. I'll tell you that right now. It is absurd. It is just ridiculous. When my son, who passed away, was in the hospital, he showed me one of his bills. He would get some Tylenol every day. Would you believe that stupid ass hospital charged him $200 for every Tylenol they gave him? How can anybody justify charging $200 to give somebody a Tylenol. I mean, really? And that was for every time they gave him one, which is multiple times a day. That is robbery. I don't care. You know, tell the doctor, hey, y'all need to walk around with a mask on from now on because you're just stealing from everybody. It's just robbery. You know, and it's hard to fight it. It's hard to fight it. It is crazy. It is absolutely insane. And they won't even let you bring your own Tylenol. They gotta give you the $200 pill. Shit. I think my son's fiance finally smuggled some in for him. They could take him when he needed them. But, I mean, that was after many, many times of being charged $200 a pill just to give it to him. Ludicrous. I can't even think of the words that I wanna say. I'm so disgusted with the hospital system. It is a ripoff. Yeah, I get a bad temper anyway. The same thing with me. I just can't stand stupidity. I mean, that old saying goes, "You can't fix stupid." That's 100% true. Ken, got my coffee? And just so you know, Ken, there's a brand new coffee pot sitting in my camper. Although we have one here that's new too, which is a way better one. I bought a cheap one for the camper for while I'm working on it, but that's actually gonna go out to my studio when we get that studio done, the cheap one, so I can have coffee out there. Sadly, uh, my hot water tank works great. Water is hot as hell. But I haven't yet figured out where the hell you set the temperature at for it. And I've opened up the place where it is, but I cannot see where you can adjust the temperature on it. I gotta figure that out. I might just call the company's name and ask them. Tell me, give me some information. Doc, I've been so mad at hospitals before several times. They have me put down as like, I don't know, a very disruptible person or something. I don't know. I know they put something in my chart because I have literally walked out the door 2 or 3 times now at the VA. And I tell them, they'll go, the first time they had to take an IV out, 1 or 2 of them. They made me wait 6 or 7 hours for somebody to come and take it out. And I tell you what, I was so ticked off. The next time, I told the nurse, I said, "I'm gonna give you 15 minutes to take this IV out. You're talking to me right now, you can take it out right now." I said, "I'm gonna give you 15 minutes. If you ain't in here, because I'm leaving to take this IV out, I'll be taking it out myself, and then I'm gonna put my clothes on, and I'm going home." Guess what? They showed up to take it out. Of course, I had to sign some paper saying I was leaving without against their better judgment. Moving day, I don't know yet. Ken, we actually they did agree to they want us to stay some of May only because it benefits them because there's some moving trucks coming to move the client's stuff and the owner doesn't want to be here herself to do it. So she's offered to let us stay during May while that happens. so it gives us a little bit more time. I don't really want to. I'd rather just move on the 1st, but we're not gonna make it to the 1st anyway. Yeah, I can. I mean, no, don't tell me you can't come in 7 hours and take an IV out. It takes them, and I've timed them, about 30 seconds to take an IV out. No, what they want you to do is, say you're gonna leave at 10 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock in the morning, they make you wait way past noon so they can charge you for another day. That's a game they play. I've figured that out a long time ago. And I told them that. I said, "You just make everybody wait until afternoon so you can charge them for another day. That's a ripoff. So you either get in here and you take the damn things out, I'll take them out myself, and then I'll walk out the door. Then you'll be responsible if I freaking bleed to death. Because I'll tell you right now, you get your butt in here, you get it out, or I'm walking out the door. And if something happens, I'll just sue your ass because you've had plenty of time, plenty of notice to come and get the damn thing out. You're not charging me for another day just because you want to rip off the government because it's the VA. Ain't happening." So I know they put something in my chart that I won't put up with their bullshit. Heck, I've had days in there where I'd go in there and I'd be starving. I would literally beg them for something to eat. They wouldn't bring me nothing. I finally just took the damn IVs with me and took my wallet with me. I kept it with me. And I went several flights of stairs down or down the elevator. And I knew where the canteen was or the kitchen was. I just walked down to the kitchen and bought me some of my own damn food. And then they got all pissed off because I had heart monitors on and I went out of range, so they had people looking for me everywhere. When I got back, I said, "All I asked you to do is give me some damn food. You all could have saved all that problem of running around trying to figure out where I was laying down dead or whatever, and just brought me some damn food because the doctor said I could eat. But nope, y'all are too damn lazy because you're all sitting out at that damn nurse's station gabbing about each other's drama bullshit instead of doing stuff for the people you're supposed to be caring for." So I had to take my money and go buy some damn food. No problem, Recon. Yeah, I mean, hell, I even tell them, "Don't charge me for meals when I'm going to get my own food because I won't pay it. I'll tell you that right now. It ain't going to happen." I couldn't even get anybody to bring me a damn cup of coffee. I'll just grab my damn stand with the IVs on it and head back down to the cafeteria and get me some coffee. Said, "I ain't gonna listen to you all your bull. You can't leave," they said. I said, "Don't tell me I can't leave. I'm not in jail. If I ask for a cup of coffee and y'all can't be decent enough to bring me a friggin' cup of coffee, you got coffee in your hands out there at your nurses' stations or whatever, then I'll just go get one. Simple." My granddaughter Trinity knows I'm a blunt son of a gun, and I won't listen to that bullcrap. That's why she's smiling and laughing crazy there. She knows her grandpa. For nurses and doctors to go to college for all the years that they go to college for, sometimes they act so stupid. It's just unreal. And it makes me think, you're working on my my health, and you sound stupid. No. Yeah, I've had that happen before, Ken. There's a bathroom with a sink. I find a damn cup somewhere or use my damn hands and get some damn water. They give me hell, I tell them tough shit. I asked for it, you didn't bring it. I was thirsty. Or, like I said before, take my wallet, my IVs, unplug all that shit and head down to the canteen and get me a Coke or soda or a bottle of water or whatever the heck it is I want. Might even grab a couple of candy bars or something. Who knows? I'm well known for doing that. And in fact, I smoke, so I'd go outside and go get a damn cigarette. Take that dang thing with me. I begged a guy to, a male nurse. I had been in the emergency room all day, like 10 hours, and I was just having a nicotine fit. And I asked the guy, I knew I was going to be there all night and all that stuff. And I told him, I says, if you just wheel me out to that smoking area, which they had a smoking area back then, they don't now, but they did then. I said, I'll leave you alone for the rest of the night. Just get me there. Oh, he started preaching to me, oh, trying to save your life and all this bullshit. And oh, he just read me a riot act. I said, okay. So they get me into the bedroom, everything, whatever. I didn't realize you could unplug the IV and take the stand because it had rollers on it and just take it with you. After about another hour, I had to go to the bathroom. I said, would you come and unhook this IV thing so I can go to the bathroom? He said, it's already unhooked. It's unplugged. Just take it with you and roll it to the bathroom with you. I said, that's the wrong answer. Put my pants on, grabbed my wallet, rolled my ass right out to the bathroom. Then I walked out of the bathroom, had my cigarettes, and went out to the smoking area. Pissed him off big time. It's tough shit, buddy. I asked you just to bring me out there. Then I could have had a cigarette or two. Then I could have just come back and gone to sleep. But you want to be an asshole, so tough shit. I'm paying you better money than the goddamn Hilton Motel gets in the presidential suite. You know, you guys could be a little bit accommodating. Or you could have just told me then. I could just take it and go. And you could have notified whoever that I was gone to the smoking area or whatever. I don't care. So finally, the nurses and I came to an agreement. In fact, I knew one of them. I went to school with one of the nurses. I found out later on. And I told her, she said, I know you smoke. If you at least tell the nurse at the station that you're going out, wave to her, whatever, then she can turn the monitor off and she'll know whatever. When you come back, just wave again, she'll turn it back on. There you go. There's a simple solution. Why couldn't the other guy do that? Simple solution. Instead of being a hard ass about it. So more than likely, the VA hopes I die before I ever come back in. Don't let Trinity fool you guys. She's probably just as blunt as I am. Excuse me. Hope you all didn't hear that before the damn thing muted. Yeah, Doc, I'm sure you've gone through plenty of that crap, same as I have. Ken obviously has too. I mean, it's just it's a sad situation, you know. It really is. Yes, it is, Trinity. It's in your blood. Comes all the way from your great 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 grandfather, all the way down the line. I'm surprised Velvet didn't come on tonight because she asked my wife if I was going to do the live tonight. That's strange. Yeah, yeah. They'll give you a cup of ice. Well, that's going to quench your thirst, all right. Sure. I understand there's probably some kind of a reason for some of that baloney, but if you're laying in bed on your back, especially, sucking on a piece of ice is a little bit dangerous. You could get it lodged in your friggin' throat. Does anybody ever think about anything like that? I mean, I know it might melt, but by the time it gets melted, if it's lodged in your throat, you might be dead. And the hospital killed you with a piece of ice. Ridiculous. Yeah, exactly, Recon. I don't know. What can you do? I mean, when I beg for some water at a hospital, I really am thirsty because I really don't like drinking water that much. I really don't. Especially the bottle. A lot of the bottled water don't taste good to me for some reason. I don't know why, but it just don't. And it really makes me thirstier for some unknown reason. I don't know why, but it makes me thirstier. Now I'll drink iced tea, sweet tea, of course, coffee. I love milk. I'll drink milk anytime. I'll even have a soda once in a while. Gatorade, I like. I want something. Now the flavored water I can drink fine, and that's okay. But just some of the plain water that's out there, I don't like it. I don't like the way it tastes. Really, I know people say it don't taste like nothing, but it does. It has a taste to it, and it makes me thirstier. People just shouldn't have to deal with a bunch of baloney. Oh yeah, yeah. They'll try to give you a bland diet, no salt, no sugar, no pepper, no nothing. They don't want you to enjoy that food at all. They're going to charge you probably $200 or $300 for that dinner or breakfast or whatever it is, but they don't want you to enjoy it. That's too much to ask for. Like I said, you just do like I did. You grab your wallet and head for the cafeteria. My father used to go through the same thing. My father used to love those, peanut butter cheese crackers, you know? You get like 6 to a pack. Loved them. 'Em. They're cheap, they don't cost much. Or peanut butter crackers, or the cheese crackers. Certain little snacks that he really liked, and he had the same problem. When he was hungry, he couldn't get nothing. So when I'd go to visit him, I'd always smuggle him in 4 or 5 or 6 packs of them things and a couple other things that he might like, and I'd just smuggle it into him, and he'd just kinda hide it in his room, under his blankets or wherever, under his pillow and stuff, and so when he got hungry, he had a snack. In fact, usually when I showed up, that made him smile because he knew he was gonna get some treats, eh, something to munch on. Yeah, I like my peanut butter too. It's like toast. When I have toast, I usually want butter and peanut butter on it. Yeah, I like them little crackers too, they're a good little snack. When you're hungry, you can eat a packet of 2 of them and you'll get rid of the hunger pains for a while anyway. When I was really young in my 20s and whatever, and I had a bike, I always had usually a bike with a trunk or saddlebags or whatever. I literally would keep a half a dozen packs. Of course, they were sealed, and I put them into another baggie. I always kept some on my bike with me, because if I was going a long distance and I just pulled over and wanted a snack, I had them right there with me. And back then, I used to like beef jerky and stuff like that. I'd also have some of that too. So, Recon, how much money did you win us tonight yet? Anything at all? Dang, Doc. Would you get an iPhone? That's just way too much money for a phone. We need to go back to the 2 cans and a string thing. Cheap. It happens, Recon. I knew a young guy once in his probably early 20s. That guy absolutely loved mustard. He would eat mustard on everything and anything you can imagine. I mean, to excess. And he actually developed an allergy to it. He would get profoundly sick from eating mustard, because he just ate so much of it. It made him sick, and he couldn't eat it anymore. Google Pix 5, good gosh, $1,000 phone. Phew. I think the most I ever paid for one was about 450, 500. Maybe my wife might have got one once that was 600, but it was less because we turned in the other phone for, like, a trade-in, so we got A little bit knocked off for that one. Don't ask me what it was because I don't remember. I mean, we don't even use the phone all that much, really. Oh, that's good. Nothing wrong with that. Well, you're ahead of the game then. You had a profit session. All right. Nothing wrong with that. Right, that big old crossword AR Platinum was playing there for a while. That sucker was huge. I mean, physically huge. I can't remember if there's one big crossword or yeah, one real big one. Big old jumbo crossword like. I watched him hit $200 on that thing. I don't know how many times. Several times at least when he first started doing it. It's a $20 ticket, but he was hitting $200 a lot. It was amazing. Yeah. Yeah, I found out I was allergic to quinine. Doctor gave it to me for my leg cramps, and I just took one pill and went to work. Had to come home because I broke out with the hives. I looked like a damn pizza, and I had to literally leave work within right off after that. I mean, it was like almost instantly. Went to the doctor, found out I was allergic to the medication they got me. And it was sad because actually I took more than one dose. I think it took several doses or so. And it actually worked pretty good, which kind of pissed me off because I finally got something that actually was working. Then I'm allergic to it. Figures. Zingers. My mother used to be addicted to those raspberry ones with the coconut on them. Oh, she used to love them things. I used to buy them by the box for her. In fact, before she passed away, people had a hard time getting her to eat much at all. I'd buy her whatever junk she wanted. And as long as she ate something, it was better than nothing. I mean, she would eat any kind of sweets. She would eat soft stuff. She had trouble with her. She had false teeth, and she got new ones, but for some reason they just never could. They never fit right or something. So, like, I'd bring her to a restaurant that I knew had mashed potatoes and gravy and stuff like that, soft things that she could basically just almost swallow. I'd buy her mashed potatoes and gravy, a couple helpings of it, pudding, anything she could eat very easily. And I had brothers, my sister and them, they'd bring her out and they'd try to get her to eat stuff she's got to chew. Like, why don't you have a steak dinner? Really? I mean, she's not going to eat it. You got to get her the stuff that she can literally eat and she likes. And that's what I always did for her. I'd bring her out and that's what I'd buy her, as much as she could eat. even ice cream, whatever. I don't care, get something in her stomach, whatever it took. And my wife or I would make a roast beef in a crock pot. Let it cook for days, a couple days, really, and it would, like, disintegrate almost. It would just get really small and fine. We'd have it chopped up anyway. Yeah, and I'd make a nice big thick gravy with it, and I'd make her some mashed potatoes, and we'd bring it to her. She just lived down the street, and we'd just bathe the mashed potatoes with that gravy with the meat in it. That's how we gotta eat meat. You have to chew it. Yeah, recon. Sometimes trying to figure out what you're allergic to is a hard thing to do, you know? I wasn't sure about the quinine because I remember I had eaten some strawberries too, and the doctor immediately thought maybe I was allergic to strawberries. I'm like, I eat strawberries all my life. Strawberry shortcake. My mother used to make strawberry shortcake all the time, stuff like that. Never broke out. I have no idea, Ken. It's probably going to get sold to pay off the mortgage. Once we're out of here, I really won't care. They can do whatever the hell they want to with it. Yeah, my parents weren't rich when I was young either. They got more well off later on in life, but they were never considered rich. Middle class, maybe, but that's about it. I mean, they worked for everything they got. I can tell you that. My father worked until he got sick and had a quadruple bypass, and then he did the group home thing here and whatever. Um, I remember when I was a kid, my father always worked at least 2 jobs. A lot of times, I remember him working 3 jobs. I remember hearing my mother gripe because he was never home. He was always working, and when he was home, he was sleeping. And if he got a day off, if he managed to finagle a day off from the 2 or 3 jobs, and he'd do that intentionally, and then all he wanted to do was sleep. And my mother wanted to, go somewhere, do something, but he was just too tired. Oh, yeah? Wow. Huh. That's odd. It must have been a job figuring that out. Amazing. No, I don't know where it comes from, Ken. Now I wanna know, though. Of course, after you give us the answer, I might not have wanted to know. Good night, Trinity. Have a good night, sweetheart. Thanks for coming again. I appreciate it. We're gonna be shutting down here in just a minute or two here anyway. You take care. Say hi to Sierra for me. You stay safe and don't get sick no more, Trinity. All right. Have a good night, sweetie. Yep. See, I knew I didn't want to know what that was made out of, Ken. I just knew I didn't want to know. You could have kept that little secret to yourself. Good night, Doc. Have a good night, Doc. I appreciate you coming. I know you don't feel well, but I really appreciate you coming anyway. Stay safe, and I hope you get a lot healthier here soon. Hopefully, they can figure out what's going on and give you some relief from that. Well, I didn't say I didn't believe you. A lot of the stuff that we really like a lot is made out of some pretty gross stuff. Yeah, we might as well go ahead and shut down. It's been an hour here anyway, so. Recon, good luck on your scratch tickets. I hope you win lots of money. You can let us know tomorrow night. Doc, have a great night. We'll see you later. Ken, you too. Thanks for coming, Ken, as always. I appreciate you coming. I don't want to hear about raspberries anymore. In fact, I don't think I even like raspberry anymore. Thanks to you. Recon, have a nice night, buddy. Take care. You stay healthy too, buddy. We'll talk to you later. Good night, everyone.